Hey guys, here we get to witness the destruction of Bigfoot's yard. They were here, they're still here, they're in the background, they're out of the way, they're not here to cause problems. In this particular case, they're silence as anything as these machine workers tear things down. If you look into those dark areas back there, you will realize that there's some life in there. You have to take the time to look a little deeper into my work. I have a lot different answers and you'll have different questions for what's going on in my work and what I've been finding and what I've been claiming and teaching others and such. That it's a lot more than the Bigfoot 10. And I really think we're getting some really good answers here. It's not that it's taken all confusion out of the picture. It's not like it's that. Why I do it like this, like if you can see past that tree on the left there, you see that dark shadowing in there, there's an opportunity in a number of places to be looking. And that's why sometimes you'll notice up in just a corner there's something dark, but I won't necessarily bring it right to the center like something like that. Trying to get that dark on the left there to focus in a bit. Sorry about the clicking. Hopefully it's not bothering you, but I'm just kind of balancing the camera somewhat. And a helpful little. Here, let me stop moving this thing. Like that again. That other machine is coming into the picture. I think that's a good spot where I'm going to hold this here for a while, and I'm going to get out and that will stay. I'm trying to make it stay about here. I just don't want it to flop around when I step out of the truck. But I have a feeling that's a very good spot. Do some of that. There we go. Do some of that braiding there. I think I'm going to bring it down a bit. There we go. In some cases, this brightening up works really well. Okay, now I'm going to zap it back to normal. I'll move the camera over this way a little bit, take advantage of a different angle a bit. Hopefully I'm not clicking my teeth too much, but I got a couple of hearing conditions and I click my teeth, and I think it's to do with my hearing conditions. It's nothing to do with did you see a flash up in the left corner there? I think we might have, you guys. Could have been a bug getting into the light or not. I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring it right to the center. That's where the flash would have been, but right in that region, you see those couple of sticks off of that tree or whatever's back there? Right around in there is, I believe, where I picked up a little bit of a flash. Out of the corner of my eye, and also around here. I can be totally off. Let me try to not be touching the camera. I'm going to do this, guys. Oop. Slide here. I'll reset it again. I'm pretty happy with that for now. I'll just get the white out. So you get to see the one machine on the right, and do we get to see the other one on the left? Not quite. Over here and make that look real interesting. The big scoop he just had, it was like, wow. Did you guys see that? Because they're entertained by us. So in other words, I'm on the machines. They're on me. Now that I've showed up, the machines are just entertaining to them. Now I'm going to swoop this view. See that darkness in the center there? I'm going to swoop this view this way. And I'm going to bring it forward still, so we can try to get that cat in there. Excavator. And we had a bit of a change on our angle to try to bring out some lookers in the back there. At times where you find me moving too much or something, try putting it on zoom. On a slower speed. That's what I do often after watching some interesting spots. I watch them in slow motion and see how I feel about. So now I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to change that color again, so we know what that was all about. Now I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to hook it up on that ledge again. And I'm going to go like that. There we go. That's a nice one. Go like that. I'm going to change the oops. I'm going to change the color like that for a moment. We got lots going on back there. Are we lucky enough to get any movement? I don't know, but you know where the excavator is right now? Now you can see those couple of dark spots he just passed there. Take a good look into the black shadows, into the blackness. Shadow doesn't always show black. That's one thing I've learned about shadow. It's a very dark shade. It's not a true color, it's a shadow. So if you're picking up on something that's a true color, a blackness, it shows so much brighter, stands out so much more than the shadow black. So that's why I always send everybody to the shadows. And guaranteed, if you take the time, you're going to end up connecting with something in some of those shadows. And if you don't, then I guess you're going to have to keep trying or something. You know? So I'm kind of, you know how he's digging with his machine and stuff, and he's kind of scooping and picking up trees and stuff. I'm kind of doing that with my arm right now, making it look like I'm kind of talking to about the guy who's just dumping that load right now over like that, and it kind of makes it seem like that's where a lot of my attention is. If you ran up on them, they're gonna take off. They don't want to be the center of attention to some degrees. But some degrees they bring themselves to be the center of attention. And yeah, so figuring all that out is part of what I do. Just trying to figure out different things. Myself into the darker back here a little bit more within my hide. Now I'm going to try, first I'm going to do this. See how I put the edge of the window right up to that one spot? That's one of my favorite spots in between those trees there. The ones that are center to the right are center now. Don't forget to take some screenshots and then zoom in and stuff, guys. Tell me what you think. Alrighty, great times. And everything that I see in my camera, or I mean see by looking with my eye, I'm not going to bother saying that because it doesn't make sense in this point. Cheers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.